Holy St. Rose, O Rose, sing for us a sad song of mourning, a march for the just. In the dust, in the heat, tell the tale by the well, like a thief in the night, drag their souls down to hell.
I deny my earlier statement and damn my soul to hell in the presence of Rose of Lima. Rose of Lima. You cannot be alone enough. So many dying alone. Cannot repent enough. So much flesh for the devil to set his churches in. Rose? The night of November 16. Rose? I did not see the men cross through the priest's gate before the Oscar Romero residence at the UCA. I do not name the residence pointedly. That is the name by which I know it.
I will please them. I will please them. Only let me suffer effectively.
I know who you are. I know this man is a colonel from my own country. I've never been out of El Salvador in my life. I do not like this city. Yes? Back to undo my story. Rose?
Mother, I am praying. Rose?
Rose?
The men I did not see in combat fatigues had not come by this campus earlier to ransack the files of the priests. Has my family eaten? Are they still in the hall? I have a pretty dress. They found enough to kill them for. I'm sorry. They found enough to prosecute them for, but they did not prosecute. I am saying that, of course, they would have been justified in killing them because they called for land reform and food, which is to say, they quoted the gospel from the pulpit. Surely unnatural and incendiary, the six of them, the six Jesuits. I am damning my soul to hell with these words. Look at me when I'm lying to you.
Surely there is something I own already, far more beautiful than any dress.
I remember more clearly the incidents from farther back. The incidents that other people have sworn never happened. Those I am allowed to know. The four church women at the roadblock. Something comical about religious women. Women in a group. Something goofy. Goofy like found birds. How stupid these women were. To stand, to be, or to run, to be here. And surely Romero never stood at the altar, never fell forward into his leaping blood. If he had, it would have been because he was instructing the peasants how to make weapons out of the corn cobs they steal from pig troughs. Nothing happens. No one falls, and no saints in heaven can suffer enough to absolve the sinner by recantation. Hate this city. St. Rose!
Rose? I am merely the Rose of Lima now, Mother.
I have a groom, Rose, a boy to marry.
Mother, I am praying.
This is the last little bit that I did not see that night. This is the third time you have refused me.
Not come in, not anything. Cannot be simple enough.
They knocked. One of the priests opened the door. I live in El Salvador. One of the priests opened the door. I did not see these things. Priest came quietly, assuming it was more questioning. 70,000 dead in El Salvador in 10 years. 10.
Rose, I won't ask again.
Rose, we've lost all our money. Your father's mines have failed. Will you help us?
Of course, Mother. It is in me to do that.
They knocked.
There was an answer.
The priest came to the door.
I went back to get the others.
They gathered.
Stood, ready to discourse, ready to answer all questions in the high, quick, desperate voices the army likes. Each one was shot in the head.
What is the death of priests and nuns when so many die?
Except the priests and nuns are dressed in our flag, in the people's flag. Love and anarchy above the laws. The terrible, brutal, mortally threatening anarchy of love. The poison. The pirate black love.
They were dragging the bodies to the ditches when they heard the cook and her daughter evading moonlight inside. The soldiers caught them both, shot them between the legs. They bled to death slowly, crawled to each other and spooned.
The men combed the area for other witnesses, but found none. They assumed the camouflage fatigues they wore made them as invisible as gods, when they so plainly made them the mystical arm of, the visible arm of the mystical body of the devil. I was yards away. I was praying to St. Rose. I saw none of this. I saw no one die. I did not cross the street after the soldiers left to enter and close the eyes of the coast's daughter.
Paul, come in. But don't let Mama in. Paul, come in. I've set up the room for a game. Paul, come in. We can play hermit. I arranged Catherine of Siena. Paul, come in. I am 10 years old again. I am alive. I did not die at 31. Killed by strict penance. Killed trying to mortify my flesh past the reach of the devil. You are 7. You're my brother. Oh, come in. We can play a hermit in the roses. We will make a perfect world. Paul, come in.
Who are you?
I saw nothing. And even so, I saw this. This happened. Scene is a road in the jungle at night, as wild as a young lover's heart. Drizzle and music and laughter, then fright, as the bushes by the roadblock part. 4 girls in a jeep step quick to the ground, their old weathered hands in the air. They stare like cougars, and the M16s pound the power of death through their hair. Man in his prime is folding, unfolding his hands and his love for us all, as he offers his guests the bread he is holding. The assassin walks down the hall. 6 in a building named for this man are summoned by drumming so bold. 4 nuns and archbishops, 6 priests, many thousands. How many can the ditches of El Salvador hold? So